we made it to F1. We are at the Friday night practice and qualifier. Our seats are at the grandstand in the East Harmon area, which is the paddock. This was that $480 million structure that they put in permanently here on the corner of Harmon and Colwall. So we're gonna head inside, have a look around at the experience here, grab some food, which is included with your ticket price, and we'll show you what you might expect here if you come out to the F1 races. So they have a lot of photo opportunities here. Right at the entrance where we came in, they had this whole F1 lit up kind of photo opportunity area, and we came over to this other little photo opportunity where you get to hold a trophy. So we're gonna get our picture taken and head around and see what other photos we might want to take. Might as well. So you can actually go up to somebody who's holding a sign that says "Ask me anything," and guess what? I went up to him and said, "Look, I have a lot of questions for you," and he answered all of them. Helped me find where the food was, what kind of experiences I might expect, and where to find those experiences. So don't be afraid to ask me anything, people. Watching the garage and how they go in and paint the tires and do all the work to them. And actually, we're right across from the Red Bull car, so Sergio and Max are right there. It was actually a really cool experience. I think the qualifiers will be more exciting just knowing that there's actually stakes involved. So before we actually left the stadium or the grandstand, we noticed that there were some sports cars that started driving up and some people coming onto the track. So some people paid some big bucks, I'm sure, to be able to take a lap around the track. And then some other people were coming on to the garage area and they get to go see the pit garages. So wow, they must have money. We are jealous, but what an experience that must be. So there's this tunnel that takes you from the East Harmon area down underneath the raceway, and you can go over to the Paddock Club, but this is also where they have the Red Bull fan zone. And this is where the Ask Me Anything guy said that I can change a tire. So I want to try it. All right, we're in line to change tires. Now, it's like a competition, so it's one person against another person. And you basically have to take out the nut, put the tire, take the tire out, put the other tire on, put in the nut. I don't know if it's called the nut, the bolt, whatever. And then you have to hit a button and one person wins, one person loses. And it says winner or loser. So I do not want to be a loser. I like to will be, but we'll see.
from?
The food from Wolfgang Puck. So all the food here is Wolfgang Puck.
What do they have?
So other than that, other than the tacos, they have a chicken salad, they have a ramen, short rib, grilled cheese, hot dog, loaded tater tots. They had a fried PB&J, and then they had a couple of dessert options like an apple cronut or something like that, and they had chicken and waffles too. What was that?
All you can eat?
It's all you can eat. Yes, it is. We're gonna get our tickets worked here. All right, so the ramen doesn't have soup in it. It's just the noodles and some veggies and some chicken, but it looks good. There's like no flavor in here. The ramen's a miss for me. Alright, so get a little chicken tender and a waffle and some syrup. Alright, chicken's pretty good. Actually, I'm just gonna dip the waffle in a little syrup. It's like a Belgian waffle. Not bad. Okay, so now we have to try the baked apple cider donut.
There's the best customer service in town right here.
That's right. Alright, here we go. Ah, it fell apart. Ooh, it's really good. I don't taste apple cider, but it's not like a typical donut because it's a little, dare I say, soggy. But it's good. It's got like a sweet flavor, but like baked apple pie in a way. I like it. So we're outside of the F1 merch store and just glancing at the prices. T-shirts for $80, sweatshirts for $180, jackets for $325. It's very expensive. I don't necessarily see anything that's specific to Las Vegas. It looks like just the racing teams. But this is not preventing people from buying this merch because this line is really long. So people are wanting their F1 merch for sure. So even though I said that the non-alcoholic beverages are included, at least waters and sodas, you can also get alcoholic beverages. This is a Palazzo Paloma, and this costs $20. We also have just single shots of premium liquor. You can get that for $17, or get a double shot for $27. We also have beers, all Heineken, because Heineken is sponsoring this whole area, and it is $12, or the non-alcoholic is $10. We are in the East Harmon zone, but I wanted to point out that there are several zones on this circuit. So you have East Harmon, West Harmon, South Koval, and North Koval. Then you have the Sphere Zone, the Mirage Zone, Club Paris, there's a Sports Illustrated area. MGM has its own zone that's like invite only, as does the Venetian. Now what you need to know though is that they are all separately ticketed. You cannot go in between the zones to experience the fan experiences basically that they have. So you are confined to your own area. So just make sure that you pay attention to what's going on. Of course, you want to get that best view of the track, but if the fan zone experience is important, just pay attention to what is going on within each area. If you are planning to take advantage of the activities and experiences that they have here at the fan zone, I do recommend that you come early. So the gates opened at 6 p.m. We got here around 6:30, and even though there were people here, it wasn't very crowded, and we didn't have to wait in line very long for things. And now it's about 10:30, and it is packed in here. So we're waiting for the qualifier at midnight. So I'm sure that a lot of people were waiting to come a little bit later. But if you want to take advantage of these things now, you're gonna have to wait in line if you come late. So get here early. We're in front of the Heineken Silver Stage, and we got lucky because they were doing the last of the team interviews and the last team with Red Bull. So we got to see Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez. So that
Falcon Sergeant Henri
The qualifier is over, and now we are going to head out. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about my thoughts on coming to F1 if you've never been before. So, is it overpriced? Yes. It is expensive. Is it worth it? No, I would come again. So I think it probably is worth it to pay the price to come to an F1 qualifier or race. We had a lot of fun. I'm learning a lot about the sport, and I think we'll be back to another one. Maybe we'll fly somewhere else to see another race sometime in the future. Well, that is all we have for you. We are going to get out of here. It's going to be crazy out there. See you next time. Thanks for watching.